What is up everyone and welcome back to Life and Facts documentary. Get ready because today we are about to embark on an absolutely insane journey. We're heading to a country that most people picture as pure paradise on earth. You know the images: pristine white sand beaches stretching for miles, crystal clear turquoise water, and palm trees swaying gently in the tropical breeze. It's the postcard perfect getaway. But what if I told you that beneath that idyllic surface lies a world of secrets, paradoxes, and mind-bending truths that will completely redefine everything you think you know about this place? We're talking about the Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, each with its own unique character. This is a nation forged by volcanic fire and carved by the sea, resulting in some of the world's most incredible natural wonders. We're talking about emerald rice terraces etched into mountainsides, a river that flows for miles underground through a massive cave system, and one of the highest concentrations of biodiversity on the entire planet. And the culture? It's a dazzling, complex tapestry woven from indigenous roots, centuries of Spanish influence, a dash of American pop culture, and a uniquely Filipino spirit that is so vibrant, it practically explodes with color and energy. Honestly, if you think you know Southeast Asia from trips to Thailand or Vietnam, I promise you the Philippines is a whole different ballgame. It stands apart, a cultural and ecological outlier that defies easy categorization. And that's why we're not just scratching the surface with a typical travel guide. Oh no, we're going deep, diving headfirst into the very heart of this incredible nation to uncover the stories, the history, and the facts that are often left untold. For this adventure, we've compiled 16 of the most shocking, surprising, and downright unbelievable facts about the Philippines that will absolutely blow your mind. We're going to explore everything from that mysterious river that flows completely underground, to the world's smallest primate with eyes bigger than its brain, and a national obsession with karaoke so intense it has its own set of unwritten, life-or-death rules. Seriously, my team and I have spent weeks, no months, buried in archives, talking to experts, and digging through digital rabbit holes to unearth the most insane, mind-bending information we could find. We've sifted through the clickbait to bring you genuinely fascinating truths that paint a picture of a country far more complex and amazing than you could ever imagine. Now, before we jump into fact number 1, I have a massive favor to ask. This channel is a passion project, fueled by a love for exploring the world and discovering the stories that nobody else is talking about. If that sounds like your kind of adventure, if you want to be part of a community that values curiosity and deep dives, then please do us a huge favor and smash that subscribe button right now. Don't forget to ring that notification bell too, so you never miss an expedition. Every single subscription is like fuel in our tank. It directly helps us go to more incredible places, spend more time on research, and bring you even crazier, more in-depth content just like this. Alright, are you ready? Have you subscribed? Did you turn on those notifications? Okay, good. Buckle up, because we're about to start with a fact so massive it's almost hard to comprehend. This isn't just a fun little piece of trivia. We're talking about a number so big it literally changes the map of the country as we know it. This first fact alone is a complete game changer, and it perfectly sets the stage for the epic, often overwhelming scale of the Philippines. It's the foundation upon which so many of our other facts are built. So take a deep breath, and let's get right into the first unbelievable fact about the incredible, the stunning, the one and only Philippines. Let's do this. Alright, let's kick things off with a number so big it's hard to comprehend. We're not talking 1,000, not 5,000, but over 7,600 islands. The last official count is 7,641. That number isn't just a statistic, it's a promise of endless adventure, officially making the Philippines one of the largest archipelagos on the planet. To put that into perspective, if you decided to visit one island every single day, it would take you almost 21 years to see them all. Think about that. You could start today and you wouldn't finish until 2 decades from now. A lifetime of exploration packed into one nation. You'd see birthdays, holidays, and entire seasons change, all while hopping from one unique paradise to the next. That is an insane amount of land and coastline, a giant shattered puzzle scattered across the Pacific. This fragmentation is key to its identity. It's not one monolithic landmass, it's a mosaic of cultures, dialects, and ecosystems, all separated by the sea, each piece a unique world. Now here's where it gets truly mind-blowing. Of those 600+ islands, only about 2,000 are actually inhabited. That leaves over 5,000 islands as silent, empty witnesses to the passage of time. Imagine that. thousands of untouched, pristine islands, some of which have likely never felt a human footprint. These are nature's private reserves, and we're not just talking about tiny, barren rocks sticking out of the ocean. Many of these uninhabited islands are substantial, boasting their own complete ecosystems. We're talking dense mangrove forests that act as nurseries for marine life, hidden coves with beaches that have never seen a plastic bottle, and thriving jungles filled with unique flora and fauna. It's a modern-day explorer's fantasy, a real-life treasure map where X marks thousands of spots. The diversity is staggering. You have the sprawling urban energy of Manila on the main island of Luzon. Travel to the Visayas region and you'll find Bohol, famous for its mysterious chocolate-colored hills. Go west to Palawan and you're in a world of dramatic, jagged limestone cliffs rising from turquoise water. There are active volcanic islands still being shaped by fire, and flat coral atolls formed over millennia by marine life. There are massive mountainous islands draped in ancient rainforests, and then there are the tiny, fleeting slivers of perfect white sand that look like a computer screensaver brought to life. This sheer variety is what makes the Philippines unlike anywhere else on Earth. And get this, the country is literally still growing. For decades, the official count was 7,107 islands. But thanks to advanced satellite mapping technology, specifically a project using LiDAR, the National Mapping and Resource Information Authority found hundreds of previously uncounted islets and sandbars. The map is dynamic, a living document. So by the time you watch this, who knows? The number might have ticked up again. It's a nation that is still revealing its secrets to the world, and even to itself. One beautiful, mysterious, sun-drenched island at a time. It's absolutely epic. Alright, that epic geography is the stage, but the real story of the Philippines, the heart and soul of the country, is its people. So let's shift from the landscape to the lifeblood. And I'm going to make a bold claim, one that I stand by 100%. Filipinos are, without a doubt, some of the friendliest, most genuinely welcoming people you will ever have the privilege to meet. And that's not just a traveler's rosy anecdote. This isn't just my opinion, it's a fact, consistently backed by data from global surveys. Year after year, publications like Forbes and Condé Nast Traveler, and reports like the Expat Insider Survey, place the Philippines at or near the very top of their lists for the world's friendliest countries. There's a reason for this consistency. It's not a fluke, it's woven into the very fabric of the culture. The experience on the ground is undeniable. You could be a tourist, standing on a street corner looking utterly lost and confused. Within minutes, I guarantee someone will approach you with a smile and ask if you need help. They won't just point you in the right direction, they'll often walk you part of the way, just to make sure you get there. And don't be surprised if a casual conversation leads to an invitation into their home for a meal. It happens all the time. This deep-seated hospitality has a name, pakikipagkapwa-tao. It's a core Filipino value that's hard to translate directly, but it essentially means treating others with a sense of shared identity, seeing yourself in your fellow human being. The root word, kapwa, means fellow being. So it's about a deep empathy, a recognition that you and the stranger in front of you are one and the same. It's lived daily. As a visitor, you're not just a tourist or a customer, you're a bisita, a guest, and in their culture, a guest is considered a blessing. Another huge factor is language. The Philippines is one of the largest English-speaking nations in the world, which removes a massive barrier for travelers. This ease of communication allows for genuine connections to form instantly. You can share stories, crack jokes, and truly get to know the people around you. The islands are beautiful, but this warmth, this human connection, that's the country's true treasure. Okay, from the people to the pavement. Let's talk about something you absolutely cannot miss. An experience that is quintessentially Filipino. It's loud, it's colorful, it's chaotic, and it's the undisputed king of the road, the jeepney. I'm telling you, these things are a work of art, a history lesson, and a roller coaster ride all in one. Their origin story is a perfect example of Filipino ingenuity. After World War II, the American military left behind thousands of their Willys Jeeps. Instead of letting them rust, Filipinos saw an opportunity. They took the chassis, stretched it out to accommodate more people, added a roof to shield from the sun and rain, and then, this is the best part, they let their creativity run wild. They became rolling canvases. This is how a surplus military vehicle was transformed into the king of the road. Riding one is an adventure in itself. There are no official bus stops, you just flag one down like a taxi. You hop in the back where you'll be sitting knee to knee with other passengers. To pay, you don't walk to the front, you just hand your coins to the person next to you and say, "Bayad po," which means payment please. The fare gets passed hand to hand in a chain until it reaches the driver. To get off, you just yell, "Para po! Stop, please!" And the driver will pull over. It's a system of organized chaos, it's noisy, it's incredibly fun, and it costs just a few cents. But a jeepney is so much more than just public transport. It's a powerful symbol of Filipino resilience, resourcefulness, and flamboyant creativity. Each one is unique, a rolling testament to its owner's personality. You'll see airbrushed portraits of family members, religious icons, and flashy chrome ornaments. Today, these iconic vehicles are facing a new chapter, with government programs pushing for modernization and electric models. It's a controversial topic, but it shows that even this national symbol continues to evolve. It's a piece of folk art, a cultural icon, a national treasure on wheels. The Philippines is an absolute titan in the world of coconuts, one of the top producers on the planet, shipping millions of tons of coconuts and coconut products every year. They call the coconut palm the Puno ng Buhay, or Tree of Life. This isn't just a poetic nickname, it's a literal description of its role in Filipino society for centuries, where every single part is used: fruit, water, leaves, wood, husk. This comprehensive utility fuels a multi-billion-dollar industry supporting millions of families. The culinary applications are staggering, from coconut oil and milk that form the base of dishes like the fiery Bicol Express, to the refreshing buko juice sold on street corners, served fresh from the shell. But the ingenuity extends far beyond the kitchen. Shells are turned into charcoal and crafts, fibrous husks become ropes and mats, leaves are woven for roofing and festival decor, and the trunk wood is used for houses and furniture. It's the ultimate sustainable resource, a profound relationship where food, drink, shelter, and income all spring from a single generous source, deeply intertwining nature and culture. In the Philippines, karaoke isn't just Friday night fun, it's a national obsession, practically a sport. You'll find it everywhere, from high-end KTV bars to humble home living rooms. Any family gathering isn't complete until someone breaks out the magic sing and belts a classic ballad. It's a multi-generational affair where kids, teens, and grandparents all take their turn, making it the ultimate icebreaker, main event, and stress reliever. But this passion comes with a legendary warning. Be very careful singing Frank Sinatra's My Way. The song has been notoriously linked to a number of violent disputes in bars, the so-called My Way killings. The exact reason is debated. Some blame the song's arrogant lyrics, others say it just invites criticism when sung poorly. The phenomenon became so well known that many venues removed the song from their playlists entirely just to avoid trouble. It's a wild testament to how seriously Filipinos take their singing. The passion is part of the fun, but you have to respect the classics. The Philippines has one of the highest English proficiency rates in Asia, a legacy of its history, and a cornerstone of its modern identity. With tens of millions of fluent speakers, it's one of the most accessible countries for international travelers. This skill is rooted in the education system, where English has been a primary language of instruction for over a century. As a result, it's woven into the fabric of daily life. You'll see it everywhere, on road signs, in restaurant menus, and in government documents, which makes navigation completely effortless for visitors. This widespread fluency also fueled a massive economic engine, the business process outsourcing, or BPO industry. Cities like Manila and Cebu became global hubs for call centers and outsourcing, employing millions and connecting the country to the world economy 24/7. For you as a traveler, this means the language barrier practically disappears. You can do more than just get by. You can make friends, swap stories, joke with vendors, and form real, meaningful connections without ever needing a translation app. Get ready for a fact that sounds straight out of a fantasy movie. A river that flows inside a mountain. Welcome to the Puerto Princesa subterranean river in Palawan. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new 7 wonders of nature, and among the world's longest navigable underground rivers at about 8.2 kilometers. You sail deep into massive cave chambers in near-total darkness, lit only by a headlamp. Temperature drops, jungle sounds vanish. Paddling and dripping water surround you. Cathedral-sized caverns, stalactites and stalagmites resembling mushrooms, figures, creatures, bats and swiftlets roost overhead, a living museum of natural history. The river flows to the sea. Freshwater meets salt in a brackish ecosystem. From mountain peak to jungle entrance to the hidden world inside, it's a bucket list destination. In the Philippines, one food is the lifeblood of the nation: rice. A meal without rice isn't considered complete. It's the main event. Everything else is the ulam you eat with rice. Consumed multiple times daily, celebrated in 2,000-year-old Banawe rice terraces, and in kakanin, bibingka, puto, suman, even champorado for breakfast. Imagine living in a tropical paradise without emptying your bank account. The Philippines is one of the most affordable countries in Asia to live comfortably. For the price of a small US apartment, you can upgrade. Modern condos in Cebu or Davao from about $300 $500/month. In smaller towns, decent houses can start near $200 depending on location and amenities. Utilities often $50 $100 total. Savings free up cash for experiences. A game changer for digital nomads, retirees, and anyone seeking a life upgrade. Groceries, taxis, haircuts, and nights out are budget-friendly. A comfortable lifestyle becomes widely accessible. Lower costs mean less pressure. Invest in yourself, travel the islands, even hire help to regain time. Not just saving money, buying freedom. Your challenge? Try to spend more than a few dollars on a full meal, because you can eat like a champion for just $2 to $3. Head to a carinderia, small, family-run eateries on every corner. Point to adobo, fried fish, Bicol Express, and a mountain of rice. Your total might be around $2.50. Bulalo, rich beef marrow stew, sisig, sizzling spicy pork, lechon kawali, crispy pork belly with dipping sauce. Cheap, authentic, and unforgettable. Eating out can be as cheap as buying groceries. Explore, follow your nose, and try something new daily without breaking the bank. Let's move on to fact number 11. Beaches so perfect they look computer-generated, but they're 100% real. Boracay's White Beach. Powder-soft, cool white sand and turquoise water, award winner year after year. Palawan, named Best Island multiple times. El Nido and Coron with majestic limestone cliffs and hidden lagoons. Lounge in Boracay, kayak Palawan, dive WW2 Rex in Coron, a non-stop highlight reel. Imagine living where over 20 tropical cyclones enter the area every year, some among the most powerful on Earth. This is real life in the Philippines, right on the Pacific Typhoon Belt. When warnings go up, schools and shops close, communities prepare. Filipinos rebuild together, neighbors clearing debris, sharing food. Early warning and response systems are strong. Resilience is part of the culture. Family and community are everything. Beyond parents and siblings to cousins, grandparents, neighbors, a sprawling support network. Bayanihan, entire communities come together to help, even literally carrying a neighbor's house in the traditional image of unity. To ride like a local, tricycles, motorcycles with welded sidecars, kings of short-distance travel, painted bright and packed efficiently. Where roads get rough, Habal-Habal, motorcycle taxis with extended seating, connect remote villages to schools, markets, and clinics. The Philippines has one of the biggest anime fandoms outside Japan, a cultural phenomenon from malls to murals, with primetime anime broadcasts growing the fan base for decades. Conventions like Cosplay Mania and ToyCon draw tens of thousands annually. Cosplay craftsmanship is next level. Fans meet creators, buy exclusives, and celebrate epic stories of friendship and adventure. Filipino festivals are some of the biggest, loudest, and most colorful on Earth. Millions take to the streets in non-stop celebration. Sinulog in Cebu, a week of dancers, floats, and music, crowds shouting Pit Señor. Ati-Atihan in Auckland, wild, participatory, drum-driven, no spectators, only dancers. Pahiyas, houses decorated with fruits, vegetables, and colorful rice wafers. Panagbenga, Baguio blooms into giant flower floats. And that is a wrap on 16 facts about the Philippines that absolutely blew our minds. What an incredible country. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Life in Facts documentary. Drop a comment and tell us your favorite fact, the anime passion, a $2 meal, or the sheer number of typhoons. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that subscribe and hit the bell. You don't want to miss what's next. Keep learning, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode of Life in Facts documentary.